my dear mechanical engineering friends. How are you all? What's up? कैसे हैं सब लोग? अपना किमेनाचेन येलवनारू तुआड़ा कियाली. नमस्कार, आदाब, शुभ संध्या, good evening, सत श्री अकाल, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वणकम. Myself, Chandrasekhar, welcoming you all to this India's largest, the best, and your favorite live learning platform, that is BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. Can you guys hear me? Please do let me know if I am audible and visible to everyone, so that we can start the session. Please guys, mark your presence by writing in the comment section. Am I audible and visible to everyone? Please make some noise, mark your presence by writing something in the comment section, so that the session reaches to all the students, all the engineering, mechanical engineering students who are going to prepare for GATE or any other competitive examination. Hi Hariom, welcome, good evening. Welcome guys, settle down fast, because today we are going to have an important and very informative discussion about the reference books. Very highly asked question. What is the use of reference books in your examination? So guys, are you preparing for GATE 2024 examination? And do you aspire to crack the GATE examination with the single digit or the double digit rank? Then what is the importance of these reference books in your preparation journey? Good evening, Raj Royal. Welcome. Welcome. Please guys, settle down fast and do not forget to like, share this session, and do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, so that the session reaches to all the friends, all the engineering, mechanical engineering students who are preparing for the various competitive examinations. So we will be going to discuss when do we use the reference book, how we can use a reference book, and how much help we should take from a book for our preparation. And most important point is what reference books we are supposed to use to crack our GATE examination with the best possible rank. So all these questions will be addressed step by step in this session. So this session is going to be very important, very informative, and very helpful, beneficial for all those students who are going to appear for GATE or, for that matter, any other competitive examination in the near future. All right, please guys, settle down fast, quickly, sit back, relax, and enjoy the beauty of this session. And do not, if you have anything to discuss, anything, any doubt to be discussed, you can always use the comment section. All right, so before I proceed further, let me quickly introduce myself, a little bit about myself. As I said, my name is Chandrasekhar. I am mechanical engineering graduate from IIT Delhi, and I have also cleared the engineering services examination. I have also worked in Steel Authority of India Limited for a couple of years, and a private consulting firm also for more than 2 years. So my total industry experience is more than 4 years, and from last 10 plus years, I am not into a single job. I am completely dedicated to teaching, guiding the students who are preparing for various competitive examinations. All right, and I am quite comfortable in these many subjects of mechanical engineering which are mentioned on the screen. If you have anything to discuss, if you have any doubt, you can always connect with me through the mail ID, that is chandra.shekhar7@byju'sexam.com, and you can also join me on the Telegram. Once you become part of my Telegram group, you will be getting the notification of all the important exams, as well as the PDF and notes, and the updates of daily sessions will also be provided to you. So my group is Mechanical by Chandrasekhar, and the link is also there on the screen. All right. And not only this non-technical or informative session, but we also have the technical series running on the BYJU'S YouTube channel for civil and mechanical engineers. That is startup series for GATE and ESE aspirants. It involves the sessions for the concept clarity as well as the numerical sessions. So if you have not subscribed to our BYJU'S YouTube channel yet, please do it now so that you will be getting the notification for all the important sessions, all the relevant sessions which are going to help you to upgrade your preparation, and you will be in a position to get the best possible rank in your upcoming competitive examination. And one more information, and then we will start our session. There is a free workshop going to be conducted on 2nd of May at 7:30 p.m. The session will be taken by Richa ma'am. She will guide you how to prepare for your GATE 2024 exams. What are the tips and tricks you should follow for having your preparation to the next level? All right, so do not forget to join this workshop. Do not forget to register for this workshop. It is completely free, and do share this information to all your friends as well. Right? So let us start with the beginning. What exactly are the reference books? The reference books are the books which we can refer during our preparation. Yes, that is very true. But the reference books are actually the set of or the collection of so many data, facts and figures, the information, concepts, along with the practical examples, which are placed in a nice manner, simple and interesting manner, and organized manner. So the reference, whenever you are going to refer a book, you will find the presentation so inspiring, so interesting, then you always feel tempted to use the reference book for your preparation. So they are nicely written. They are the presentation, the way of presentation is so beautiful. So you are able to understand each and every concept with the ease. So the reference books are the great places to look out for the background information also, for any of your queries, any of your concept, any of your doubts. Whenever you face any difficulty in understanding any of the concepts, then you can always use the reference books to get the in-depth understanding of that particular concept. And once you get to know the background of that concept, you will be in a better position to understand, right? So I do remember one incident when I was in my school 12th standard. I was not aware about IIT JEE. I was more focused on getting the good marks in my boards 12th examination. Once I cleared the 12th examination, then I came to know that I should prepare for IIT JEE, because I had a mathematics background, and all the mathematics background students were preparing for IIT JEE. Then I asked some of my seniors how to prepare. They gave me a list of so many reference books to start the preparation, and I was so motivated, I was so energetic, I was so charged up that I bought so many books and started reading each and every book sentence by sentence. For initial couple of days, I was feeling good. I was happy that my preparation is going on the right track. But after some days, after 3-4 days, my motivation had started declining. I started getting bored. I started getting frustrated because I have only covered a couple of pages, 10 pages, 15 pages. And when I started seeing the books, I started thinking it will be impossible for me to read all the books to get my concept clear to crack the examination. Then I enrolled myself for a crash course in Kota for IIT JEE. On the first day, the first sentence the teacher said was throw all your books you have been referring to. He had asked us to throw all our books because he said you are not here to do the PhD in any of the subject. Your objective, your focus should only be to clear the examination. And you have limited time. Your time is very precious. So you cannot waste your time in reading so many books, reference books. Otherwise, you will end up getting nothing. Your teachers had already been gone through all those reference books. So you should have a trust on them. They will expose you only those concepts which are relevant for your examination, which are important for you to crack the examination. There are so many things written in a reference book. Then I realized that reference book can be helpful in appearing or cracking a competitive examination, and it can also be dangerous. It can be helpful only when utilized in a right proportion. Otherwise, it might be dangerous. It will kill your time, very precious time. You might end up getting a low score. So then I realized the importance of reference book, and from there I had it in mind that I should share with you. Then if the reference books are not important, as per my teacher, if the reference books are not important, if they are not useful, if we should rely on teachers only, because we were immature that time, we were not in a position, school going kid is not in a position to find out which is important, which information is relevant for an examination. So that time it was a good step not to refer a single book, only rely on the teachers, only relying on the notes which they discuss in the class. But because you are either college going students or you are already passed out, so you are mature enough to decide what is important for your examination, what is not important in the reference book, what you should study, what you should not study. So now, if you are preparing for GATE or ESE or PSU examination, then it is important to refer a book, but only in case of absolute necessity. That is the crucial word, that is the key word to utilize your reference book in the best possible manner. What is the absolute necessity then? When you are preparing for any interview, let us say, in interviews, generally the questions are asked not from the theoretical concept, but from the aspect of its practical implementation, practical application. So the reference books always have so many practical examples where a particular concept is utilized. So practical application of a concept gets clear with the reference book only, right? And even if you are appearing for a written examination and you are short of numericals, you do not know from where we should do the numerical practice. In that case, you can refer a book where you can find the solved examples also to boost up your confidence, as well as you can have the unsolved numerical practice workbook as also, or the questionnaire, question bank. So that in those situations it is important. And sometimes when your teacher is giving you an idea or giving you an understanding about a concept, but you are not able to get the interest, you are not able to develop the interest in a particular concept because you do not know the background, because you do not know the in-depth knowledge about it. You do not know why this particular concept is required, what is the physical significance. So that then your concentration, you will not be able to concentrate, you will not be able to understand the concept unless you develop the interest. So for developing the interest also, reference books are important. Sometimes what happens, when your teacher is explaining you some concept, but when you know the history about the concept, background of the concept, how the concept got evolved from time to time, when you understand the whole journey of the concept, then you develop the interest, then you develop the feeling, the real feel of the concept, and then you are more focused, and then you will never forget. For an example, so evolution of a concept is very, very important, how it got evolved. For an example, you must be knowing about caloric theory. Initially, in early 19th century, heat was considered to be a invisible, tasteless, odorless, fluid-like substance. But later it realized that heat is not a substance, heat is a form of energy which travel from high temperature to low temperature region. Similarly, Earth was used to be flat, considered to be flat surface. Later, the scientists realized that it is not flat in shape, it is having a curve. Similarly, the Archimedes principle, how the buoyancy got evolved. What was the real reason? What is the real story behind this? Once you understand the story behind a particular concept, then that develop the interest. You must be knowing about Eureka story, Archimedes story, how he invented the concept of buoyancy. So the evolution of a particular concept give the real feeling, real interest in understanding the concepts. All right. So that is why the reference books should definitely be part of your preparation journey, but it should be used only in case of absolute necessity. Your handwritten notes should be very, very important, and they are the main ingredients. Handwritten notes are the main ingredients in cracking any of the competitive examination, but reference books are like helping hands. So they should be treated like that only. So I will discuss the reference books which you can have for better clarity of the concept of different subjects. A couple of things I want to highlight here is, one is, whenever I suggest you one reference book, do not blindly follow that reference book, because some people like one book better, some people may like another book better. So it is person to person choice. Whether you are able to understand the explanation, whether you are able to get the interest in studying that particular book or not. So you should first spend some time with a particular book for a couple of days, and if you will find it interesting, then only you should start referring that book. Otherwise, once you purchase the book and you will not feel like referring that book, then it will become difficult, or it will start demotivating you. You will not study from the reference book. It will be complete wastage of time, effort, money, etc. The second thing is, if you like the presentation of one author in a particular subject, and the same author had written another book for a different subject, so I would recommend that you should follow the another book also, another subject also written by the same author, because there is a frequency matching. The way he had explained the concept and the way you are grasping the concept, if there is a perfect match of the frequency, then the other subject also, you will start having the same feeling to read that another book written by the same author. So whenever the same author had written multiple subjects, and if you have found one book very interesting, very, very inspiring, or very, very friendly, very simple, easy explanation, then you should refer the other books also written by the same author, right? So let us start with the basic or the simple or fundamental subjects, which are prerequisite to the advanced subjects. One of the important subject, basic fundamental subjects of mechanical engineering is thermodynamics. For thermodynamics, I always found Sengel, Thermodynamics and Engineering Approach by Eunice Sengel, a masterpiece. So if you find it interesting, you can always refer Sengel for thermodynamics, basic thermodynamics. And if you have been studying from P.K. Nag, then you should not switch to a different book. If you are already familiar with P.K. Nag, if you are already being comfortable with P.K. Nag, then you should follow P.K. Nag only. For application of thermodynamics, if you are preparing for GATE examination, there is no need to refer a separate book for each application. Like there are three major applications of thermodynamics: refrigeration and air conditioning, IC engine, and power plant engineering. So if you are preparing for engineering services, then you should refer, because in engineering services examination, each application is one single subject. So for that matter, you can refer for this refrigeration and air conditioning. You can always refer PK Nag again, or you can refer CP Arora. For IC engine, you can go for Ganeshan, V Ganeshan, right? And for power plant engineering, again PK Nag, or you can go for Khajuria and Dubey. But if you are preparing for GATE examination, you can only refer PK Nag for basic as well as application of thermodynamics. And then comes the heat transfer, which is the extension of thermodynamics only. So for heat transfer, again, if I am referring Sengel for thermodynamics, I would prefer to refer the Sengel for heat and mass transfer as well. If you are referring PK Nag, you can go for PK Nag, or you can go for the Indian author, JP Holman. It is not Indian author. You can go for JP Holman as well. You can go for Indian author like RC Sachdeva. So these are beautifully written for heat transfer. Then the fluid mechanics and hydraulic machine, there is a close connection. You must be aware there is a close connection between heat transfer and fluid mechanics and hydraulic machines. For fluid mechanics, I always prefer Sengel, but students generally refer Indian authors during their college days like R.K. Bansal. So you can continue referring R.K. Bansal, but only in case of absolute necessity. I have already told you the reference books are not for studying each and every topic. Some topics are not important for your examination. Some of the topics are elaborated in a vast manner, which is not required because your objective is to clear the GATE examination. So R.K. Bansal or Modi and Seth you can refer for fluid mechanics. Another basic subject, fundamental subject is engineering mechanics. Simple, small subject. You can refer R.K. Rajput for engineering mechanics. You can refer heat transfer by R.K. Rajput also. And another subject, important, basic, fundamental, important from your examination point of view is strength of materials. For strength of materials, you can go for Gare and Timoshenko, the foreign author, or you can use B.C. Punamiya. If you are following B.C. Punamiya, you can continue referring B.C. Punamiya for that matter. So these are the basic fundamental subjects which do not require any prerequisite for their understanding, right? Now we will move to the advanced subjects which requires the prerequisite or prior knowledge of these subjects, these basic or fundamental subjects for their understanding. All right. So, but before that, let me quickly tell you that there is a scholarship test on 30th of April. That is tomorrow at 12 p.m. You can register yourself based on your performance in the scholarship test. You will be able to avail the respective discount in our various courses, right? So there are two advantages. One is you will be competing with your competitors. So you will be understanding, you will be able to know your preparation level. Accordingly, you can plan your preparation journey. Moreover, you will get the financial benefit also if you enroll yourself to our courses based on your performance in the scholarship test. You will be able to get the respective scholarship. All right. So now let us move to the advanced. Strength of materials and engineering mechanics are prerequisite for theory of machines and vibration. For theory of machines and vibration, you can refer theory of machines by R.S. Khurmi, or for vibration, you can use the Grover. right? Another advanced subject is machine design. For machine design, I have found the V.B. Bhandari for design of machine elements, a good, well-written book. So I would recommend you to follow this book only whenever you feel any difficulty in understanding any of the concepts. Then comes the industrial engineering. For industrial engineering is actually divided into two parts. One is the OR, operation research. Another is the industrial management. So for operation research, you can go for MD Taha. And for industrial engineering and management, for rest of the topics, you can always go with OP Khanna, or you can use a single book for all the topics of industrial engineering. All right. And then the production engineering. For production, Kalpak Jain is the Bible to production engineering. Everything you will find in Kalpak Jain. Manufacturing, Engineering and Technology is the name of the book, written by Kalpak Jain. If you are familiar with that, then you should refer. You should spend, because you can have the online preview also nowadays. You can have the preview. You can try to read couple of topics, and if you find them interesting, the way of presentation interesting, then you should refer. Otherwise, you should follow the book which you feel more friendly, more comfortable in studying. And the Indian author Ghosh and Malik, again Amitabh Ghosh and Ashok Kumar Malik, Manufacturing Science is again a beautiful masterpiece for production engineering. You can go for it. And then the material science, it is a small topic. You can rely on the study notes, and in case of any difficulty in any of the concept, you can use the book Material Science and Engineering by I.P. Singh. These are the various subjects of mechanical engineering, along with the reference books which I have gone through personally during my preparation, which I would recommend you guys to follow if you want your preparation in the right direction, if you want your preparation to be more efficient, more fruitful. So that is all from my side. I hope you have enjoyed and you have got the information about the various reference books through this session. So you can always connect with me through the mail ID chandra.shekhar7@byju's.com, and you can join me on the Telegram also. That is Mechanical by Chandrasekhar. The link is also mentioned on the screen. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining in for this session. I hope you have got an idea what is the importance of the reference books, why do we use the reference book, and how much help we should take from the reference book, and what are the important reference books we can go through during our preparation. So that is all from my side. Let me take your leave. See you in the next such session. Till then, enjoy, take care, have a good night, and a great career ahead. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Take care. Jai Hind.